Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try to help you. While you do that, I'm gonna go over Red Army.
Do it.
So for Red Army, you have I'm not in the game, so it's a bit tough for me. I can't move my camera, but
Oh, there you
you have
go.
5 units of Dryads. For frontline, deep in Vanguard, it's a full Vanguard army. Yes, it is. Yeah, it's a full Vanguard army. 5 Dryads supported by 1, 2, 3, 4 units of Glade Riders with spears, and 1, 2, 3, 4 units of Wild Riders. Wild Riders, one of them being the um, Hunters of Kurnos, and you also have 1 unit of Sisters of Thorns to apply poison and do some spells. And finally, for the leadership kit, well, I don't see them actually. Do they?
Dryad.
Oh, it's
Draco.
Draca.
Yeah.
Hello, Draca, and it's Draca with Pendulum, Enfeebling Foe, and Her Summon. Also, they took Smoke and Mirror because when you have such a rush army, even if it's not all the time, the 12% buff to your speed that you get can make the difference between catching the enemy cav and like not catching them. So
Well, and it also lasts about 24 seconds if memory serves me right. So it's one of the longer lasting passives. Um, and for our blue player, we're also going to see some like rush elements, but they went so heavy on the left flank, and I think that's going to present a nice opportunity for our red player to rush in and kill some of these units that are unsupported. However, our blue player is doing a great job retreating and pulling back. Dryads coming out to engage here. They've got
yep.
yeah, Dryad frontline Eternal Guards, and then they have the Lost Sylvan Knights with the Wild Hunters of Kurnos. And a Glade Lord riding his stag into the fight with Helm of
Is it a
Discord.
Glade or Glade Lord?
A Glade
It's
Lord, Helm of Discord on top of him.
Yeah, at least what's good for the red wood elves is that they have a lot of magic damage. So the Lost Silver Knights, I mean, they are not no slouch anyway, but yeah, there is a lot of magic damage possible for the
Oh, yeah.
red wood elves. So they won't be it won't be that easy for them to be a menace. They could die pretty quickly.
Absolutely. I mean, and right now, looks like the trades have been pretty even. You know, red player getting the upper hand on the farther right flank of the engagements, but right now you're seeing terror routes kick in on some of the Wild Riders. Man, it's just the Glade Riders in there now.
Yeah, I feel like oh no, the Wild Hunters of Kurnos have been completely crushed, I think. Oh no, that was others. No, okay.
Yeah.
I was missing. But yeah.
Oh, yeah. Blues Wild Hunters of Kurnos, though, got kind of surrounded. But no, Lost Sylvan Knights coming out. They're still full health. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
just a big blob.
Oh,
But here comes a Penumbral Pendulum! Oh.
I'm in the past, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're in the
Oh,
past. Duh. I'm sitting here still pausing for you. My bad.
no, it's okay. Don't worry. The Wild Hunters of Kurnos of the red player actually got a nice charge into the Lost Silver Knights, and they do massive damage. So they actually, I don't know if they killed the model, but they brought them down to half HP in like one shot. It was
Yeah.
really good.
Very nice. And I mean, they're down to 14 models, too, so some serious damage being taken. Earthblood down on top of them, but enemy Wild Hunters of Kurnos getting on them. But looks like blue players getting some Eternal Guard support in here. This is honestly the
Yeah.
most confusing blob I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's so hard to see where each unit starts and ends, but the Lost Silver Knights have been suffering, and now they're broken. They are the only ethereal units that can route, and they are routing.
Oh,
If
yeah.
if they get chased outside of the battle, that's a big loss. They still had at least 10 models or something like that. So.
Yeah, now they're down to 4 models, so I don't think they're coming back. And even if they do, probably not going to be the biggest threat. Wild Hunters of Kurnos are actually heading out to finish them off right now, though.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, no, definitely.
Sorry, continue.
It's hard to call because the big blob in the middle is very blue favored. The mobility fight has been going for red. So
No,
hard to
that's yeah. They split it down the middle basically. Like I don't. With cycle charging, can they get through this many Eternal Guard? I'm having doubts, especially since the Winter Heart Dryads, the Wraiths of the Frozen Heart, are in there, and they have the chill effect, which can help slow the cycle charge.
Yeah, I guess it depends on Draika having. I don't know if Draika used her summon. I'm gonna assume she has, but I'm not sure. I haven't seen it. And also if she has Pendulum. Pendulum.
There's the summon with a nice explosion to help save her. But will it be enough to save her? She's surrounded by so many enemies.
I'm a fucking prophetess. I'm actually in the past, and I called it. I called it just there.
You are clearly a seer.
Yeah, exactly. As soon as I thought about it, he said about it too, and I think it was like the right decision to summon them. Really get now a pendulum to help again, to help support because these malevolent dryads are already dead. They survived like 15 years.
Oh, wow.
Oh, pendulum. There we go.
And here comes a big rear charge. Mobility pouring in from multiple angles now. Dryads following it up. Can they do it? The Helm of Discord is popped, which is really hampering red players' efforts.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, I'm so sorry for like the viewers because I must be in the past every time I say something. But yeah.
No, it's totally fine. I don't think the viewers mind because they're probably as confused as we are anyways because
Yeah.
of this battle's just civil war mash of elves everywhere. But I think it's looking like red is pulling ahead as the Glade Lord is really starting to suffer. And
Yeah. I mean, Draika
yeah,
is a beast.
this cycle charging from the mobility, you know, it's really doing a lot.
Yeah, and the work-in-terms of kernels are coming back, and they have even better styles, and they are very hefty.
Oh,
Like
yeah. Not to mention the magical damage on top of the dry. Yeah, this is a very well
yep.
played game, but looks like red's going to take it.
Actually, Lunacy is red against
Yes.
Tisma. Okay, I know Lunacy. Lunacy is a very solid player. I'm actually surprised he's part of the fresh recruits, but yeah,
It started about 2 months ago, so, you know,
I
maybe
mean,
he's...
Lunacy is part of the like top 24 of the WWC. Just to put things into perspective.
Well, I actually have more than one fresh recruit this season who's in the WWC right now. So
Yeah.
maybe they improved really quickly, but that's why I'm doing it on a monthly basis moving forward. So it's like, as soon as you get into this playoff, you're out of here. Get out of here, and we're gonna do it every month. Just get out of here, you know. So hopefully
Yeah.
it will make it better.
I mean, yeah, it's really hard. Doping, exactly, Optimus
Yeah.
Fine. Also, yes, someone said I was a pretty cool co-caster, so thank you. I haven't remembered your name, but thank you. That was nice.
She is a pretty cool
Thank you.
co-caster.
Red or blue?
Oh, I'll take blue. So what does red got for us, Happy?
Okay, so they have a front line of Savage Orc Beacons. I mean, good choice. Savage Orc Beacons are just they kill infantry, except Black Orcs. They kill large. They decent leadership. They're just solid all round. 2 units of regular Savage. I'm sorry, 2 units of regular Savage Orcs in the front. They are gonna be here to. I mean, they can still kill some infantry and being the one getting charged first. The Arwa Night Goblins, obviously, they are everywhere. They are ubiquitous. You can't avoid them. The 8-pick Loonies, the Swamp Things, River Trolls, that called Starer, Grum. mm, I refuse to talk about him, but Grum is here. And two Shamans, one with um I actually don't see that spell often, so here we go, and the other with um mm, Burn Bursta. And then you have no skirmish cav, interestingly enough, no skirmish cav at all, but 4 units of Foreign Goblin Spider Riders and the Awa Moon Howlers. Goblin Wolf Rider, I love that unit. They are more Goblin Wolf Riders that cause fear. And that's what makes them special. That and better stat, but yeah, they
Yep.
cause fear. I think it's adorable.
No, it really is a multiplying factor. And going over the blue army really quick, we have Forest Common Spider Rider archers. Got some Forest Common Spider Riders, some wolves. And then checking out the rest of the army on the other flank, we're going to have two more Forest Common Spider Riders. Got the Moon Howlers also with some generic wolves supporting them. And then we're going to have goblins in the front line, including the 8-peak loonies, some Night Goblin fanatics. Got some Orc boys, another goblin to cap off the left flank. And then in the back line, we have Orc biggins by the looks
Okay.
of it.
Can you say the word boy again? You
Boy?
said it. Oh God, you say it so well. Oh, boys. Oh, it was
Orc
perfect.
boys. I'm not sure if you're
It's like
making fun of me or
bouncing.
not. I'm
No, I'm
very
actually
insecure.
not.
Just kidding.
Oh no.
I'm joking. I'm sorry. We have 2 stone trolls here. We got Grom the Punch. Got a Night Goblin Shaman with Gorkle Fix It, an Itchy Nuisance, and Sneaky Stabbin'. And here comes Brain Burster. Nicely placed.
Yeah, and I like those swamp things. I don't think they're gonna do great because they're fighting stone trolls and the stone trolls are gonna beat them actually.
Yeah.
But
They add the terror. You know, that's one player has terror and the other player doesn't.
where is Grum?
Which
Wait.
one?
Oh wait. Wait, what? How
They're
did they
both
get
in the
terror
center.
routed? Yeah, but they got terror routed on Grum. I'm so confused about how that happened. But okay. Well, I guess, yeah, the ATP of Grom didn't work for a second, which I'm not gonna complain. It shouldn't exist at all, so that's perfect. Oh no, the Moon Howlers, they took damage. Terrible things. Oh, on both sides, actually.
And I have to say, red is looking really strong. The Savage Orcs
Yeah.
rush seems to be outclassing the red players' infantry in a very serious way. And Stone Trolls, as tough as they are, they're not going to be able to beat a bunch of Savage Orc biggins in the late game.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, one of them has that Formidor is running for the field, and the mobility fight on the one flank is also going for red, on the other it's going for blue. But the thing is, the one flank it's going on for where red is winning is the one where the stone trolls are like running away. So, oh, maybe no. Okay, you're gonna go after other units, which sure. But you still have the Moon Howlers. Maybe the Moon Howlers are gonna make sure the Stone Trolls don't come back. What good values for these little wolfy boys?
I mean, I just don't see. Yeah, I mean, red is bulldozing right now. Grom the Paunch is running from Grom the Paunch with no chance of escaping Grom the Paunch. And
Yeah, you just can't escape from the punch as from the punch. That's just your life. Oh, the Moon Howlers engaging against the Stone Trolls. Okay, I'm dropping everything. I just want to see that battle.
oh, don't you
And
worry, I'm happy. It's here.
yeah, they're losing. Yeah, they're losing decisively. Yeah, they've rotated. Okay,
Yeah.
well, that was a good moment.
And
Oh,
here
but
come
we have
more
the
wolves.
other Moon Howlers. The other Moon Howlers just beat some Forest Goblin Spider Riders. There you go. They are my new champions now.
I think you were just way too into Forest Goblin Spider Riders. The Moon Howlers, I mean. You were just focusing on nothing but the Moon Howlers.
Exactly. The rest of the battle is kind of... It wasn't that important to me.
I mean, honestly, yeah, I think it's trying to see what blue can do here, but it just kind of looks to me like Lunacy might have this one in the bag from here. There's so many Savage Orc Biggins left.
Yeah, and also the Moon Howlers from Blue, they were surviving, but now they got caught by some Savage Orc Vegans and they are broken. So,
Without the Moon Howlers, the battle's over. I mean, are you just going to
Yeah.
quit the stream now because the Moon Howlers are gone?
Yeah, I saw a battle with 2 Moon Howlers and it ended up with both of them just losing and doing almost nothing. I think this is just too sad.
I mean, the Swamp Thing is getting routed right now by the Forest Spider Goblins Archers from Sith McAiden, and I don't know. It's,
And it's stabilizing a bit, I guess. In terms of, yeah, the balance of power, you still have Grum.
I don't know. I think it is a bit, and blue is definitely winning some periphery engagements and getting regrouped, but I'm just still struggling to see without Brain Burster how you kill all these Savage Orc Biggins.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a problem. You can cycle charge them, I guess. Like, you can't beat them in a straight engagement, you have to cycle charge them. You don't even have that much to cycle charge them.
Yeah.
Like, you need some infantry to hold them in place while you cycle charge them. That would not be easy.
In chat, yes, this is actually the Fresh Recruit playoffs really quick, and then we're going back to the Warhammer World Cup. My apologies for the false advertising. Savage Orcs diving in, and yeah, Grom the Paunch is fighting Grom the Paunch.
Yeah, and everywhere I look, I see poor Moon Howlers dying. Okay, this time they shattered. I'm down seeing them die for today, and I think that's bad. I couldn't have seen these poor little guys die one more time. But yeah, the bread player is just ubiquitous, like everywhere now. It's all the peripheral engagement that were going well. I've been finished, and now it's just a big blob in the middle, and
yeah, I mean, just a matter of time here. Grom charging into blue Grom. Got Savage Orc Biggins coming over here to finish off these Orc boys. There goes the Night Goblin Shaman, and I think army losses are going to be kicking in here shortly.
yeah, no, definitely. But again, like this Mike Eden is facing someone that is, and if we take the WWC as the staple, is one of the 64 best players in the world. So it's difficult as a fresh recruit.
I mean, yeah. It's also difficult as an admin to weed everybody out.
Exactly. Oh no, I'm not saying at all that you're doing like it's like because what metric can you really use? Like, oh, you seem too good. Well, yeah, but it's really hard to use.
Yeah.
Mm.
No, I mean it was a good game. I think Caden made it as best as he could have, and I keep on calling him McCaden because I spelled it wrong, so let me fix that. It's AC. Aiden.
Yeah, but he's not part of the AC clan. He's part of the Sith clan. Just to be clear.
Why does he have both?
I guess I'd go Empire. I want to go for the underdog.
All right.
So you have a front line of spears. I mean, yeah, not a bad choice. They are with shields, so they can endure the fire. They're decent. 3 huntsmen. Huntsmen do okay against knights. Knights are a bit heavily armored, but they still do okay, and they can also come to shoot against the enemy peasant bowman relatively effectively. You have a second line of more spearmen. Wait, isn't that 6 spearmen?
No, it's... Oh, yeah, it is. Good catch.
Oh, yeah, but it's legal because it's 4 and 2. Right?
No, it's
no, the shield's gone. Oh, okay.
It's 5 max, so we'll have to have him put one in the corner.
Yeah, in the corner. Oh, I feel so bad. He's already down 2 game. But yeah. So you have 2 units of demigryph, so a quote-unquote demi-blob, because it's not a real demi-blob. Demi-blob, you'd have 3 of them, I think. 2 is maybe not enough. And you have a warrior priest with 2, wait, he has the leadership buff? Oh, you don't see that one often. But yeah, he has the leadership buff, the armor of Sigma, and shield of face. The Jade Wizard with Regrowth and Earthblood and a Life Bloom. I mean, if you have 2 demis, you need healing. 1 mortar, probably to shoot at the enemy archers, and a Marcus. Yeah, I'm not saying Marcus is bad. Marcus can do like nice job shooting at a minicaster with the focus shot. You can even annoy like Lewin in the long run, but I don't know, it feels a bit lackluster.
I think the best thing he does in this matchup is actually kill cavalry models, is a thing. If he shoots Grail Knights or Questing Knights, like he'll get a couple kills usually with each shot, like kill models. So we'll see. And the net ability can be useful, but like I say, very situational. He's not the ideal pick, but I could see what you're going for if you bring him as a choice.
Yeah. Oh.
Trebuchets did. Yep. Let's start with them. We have 2 trebuchets, and they're going to make their presence known immediately. And I think that's going to force the Empire forces forward. Got 3 peasant mob up front, 2 battle pilgrims, 2 spearmen at arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Archers. 2 with pox arrows, 3 regular. Questing Knights, 3 of them in the back line. We have a Damsel of Life with Earthblood and Lifebloom, Paladin on a Pegasus with Guardian, and King Lewin. Oh no, Alberic de Bordelou with the Wrath of Manon, as well as Heroic Killing Blow and the Braid Bordelou.
Oh, he's shooting at Alberic?
Oh.
Oh, but miss. No.
Definitely.
Nice.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just talking about the focus shot. Nice dodge by Alberic at
Yeah.
this point.
It was a nice dodge. I definitely would have liked to see that on the Damsel of Life, honestly. I think Wolfric just focus on her first. Don't shoot anything else. She's on foot.
Okay. So I give 1 good point and 1 bad point at Akmaiden, okay? The good point is when you have the 2 trebuchets, like they would do a lot to your demigryphs. They are actually extremely good to preload them. So going, like moving not forward, but moving them on the flanks to not give a good angle to the trebuchets, very good. However, separating the 2 demigryphs and having like the warrior priest not with the rod of graphites, basically like going on each flank and being symmetrical, bad point.
Yeah.
So yeah, 1 good point, 1 bad point, because you want them together to overload the flank rather than being separated and yeah. Also,
I mean,
just if you want your horse blood to be as effective as possible, you put like two of them. There's a lot of advantages.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I do think he played it well though. Like he didn't. Excuse me. Let either of them get caught out. Like he did split them up, which I agree is bad, but at least he didn't split them up and get engagements.
No, that is true. That is true. Maybe he hopes to just use the graphites, the demigryph as a defensive unit, but then it's not really worth it. Or even need to get cycle charged battle pilgrims a bit. Oh, needs to be careful right there. Disengage right this second.
Oh he's pulling through.
Oh, that can be so dangerous.
Oh, the Empire Spearmen are going to push forward, try to do some block. But the demigryphs just need to turn and fight it now and get a regrowth on top of them.
Yeah. Nice net by Marcus. That's gonna help. But oh no, on the other side, the Riot of Graphites also got charged by the Questing Knights.
Oh no, it doesn't look like they got a counter charge, but halberds are coming out to intercept and haven't taken 6 models casualty.
Oh, on the other side, however, they only lost 2, so I mean that's okay.
No, not bad at all. I mean, Empire definitely not out of this by any stretch of the imagination yet. Alberic and the Paladin are doing a lot of work to the Demigryph Knights, though. The Royal Graphites, that is. And we'll see. I mean, that's just going to be painful. And once they fall out, it's just going to be the Halberds. And, I mean, that's pretty much the infantry. I mean, the Empire's biggest strength right now is they do have some good infantry support, but I just don't see the hero engagements going their way or the cav engagements at this point.
Yeah, the 1 unit of Demigryph Knights with Albert still have 21 models, but they have been fighting the battle groupings for like the past 1 minute, and I think maybe some panic on the side of Aiden, or maybe because, like, yeah, if only they were doing something else. Oh, now they are. Yeah, and they are getting a regrowth. They still have 20 models. They can definitely do an important unit.
Yeah. That was a good little sandwiching maneuver there on top of those Questing Knights. Got Demigryph Knights on either side and some Halberds, but the Jade Wizard is now routing under the assault of Alberic and the Paladin.
Yeah, there was also a nice oh yeah, dropping. Yeah.
I mean, another 3-0, 2 of them in a row, and you know, got to give a huge shout out to Sith Akmaiden. Like, it always sucks going down like that, and I've had it happen to me far more than once. So definitely don't beat yourself up. And Lunacy, you know, you are definitely graduated. But a huge congrats to you, too. I mean, I'm going to send you that $20 gift card for the win and the $5 gift card over to Sith Akmaiden. So keep your chin up, man. Those are some great games. And I think right there we just saw that, you know, Lunacy is... I think he's just a bit more advanced. He seemed to be more consistent and confident in his play style there.
Yeah. Lunacy is someone that plays a lot. Like basically can't go on NTCT's ladder without seeing him practicing a matchup or another. So yeah, Lunacy is extremely good.
Yeah. Well, he's out of here along with we'll do it based on on a case by case basis, but whoever was ranked in the top 8 is automatically graduated, and then we're going to go through the top 16 and graduate people there that we think need to be graduated too. And then, like I say, this will be on a monthly basis, so ideally up to 16 players should graduate a month, which I'm hoping will keep the skill level lower for the fresh recruit tournament, since we'll be churning them out at a much more consistent rate. But we'll see.